Yeah. It's your boy Untitled, no titles needed. Untitled without the vowels, cause I can't be gone. What up, Dream?
We have a duty as group exercise instructors to design movements that do two things. The first one, the movement must be effective, meaning effective to help train the member, and also the movement must also, in the same effectiveness, the movement must also entertain the member so that they can.
That's the tricky part. The entertainment part is always risky.
Entertainment, effectiveness. Now, number two, the second one, we want to design movements that are safe. Now, this is almost, it's very, very difficult. That is why companies like Les Mills, they design the movement themselves because they can deal with the biomechanics of the movement. Then as an instructor, you just come in and apply the movement as much as you can. I've seen a lot of, especially the program called Box and Hilo. Box, Hilo, and Step. I've seen a lot of movements when you just think, let's think of the laws of motion, right? And especially when it comes to direction changes, I get scared. I look at movements that I can't do them myself as an instructor. I have to practice this movement for about 20 times to work and think I'm going to go and teach it to a member. So, but my point is biomechanics and effectiveness, fun, safety in movements. That's the part that I think we haven't addressed. That's number one. That's the first one.
It's hard for you.
Let me say this.
Come on,
guys.
Whoa. I think one thing that we have to know, both in the personal training spectrum and also in group exercise.
Yes, sir.
There are varying degrees of being effective and also being entertaining. Diabolical.
That's a fact.
They clash. I've seen a lot of Instagram trainers train their clients. I mean, they do. Yo, Jonga, you want to pay people in the box jump is about 2 meters high. They land on an exercise around exercise ball. They land.
I know.
And then they take 20 kgs, then 80 kgs barbells, and they squat on top of a moving object. Oh my God! Science and the client,
Guys, let's go, guys. Let's deal with this issue once and for all.
Listen, bro. That's the most important thing is to protect your clients or members, right? You protect first, and then number two, you want to correct. Protect, correct, then develop. So you need to make this, especially for you, it's hard. And for the trainer, sometimes with some people that look here, like Simo says, I saw this type of training on Instagram. I want to try that. When you want to be more educational to them, they get bored.
Yeah, bro.
They get bored.
Story of my life.
So in your case, they're like, oh, this instructor talks too much. You're just gonna have fun and crack a sweat here and break a sweat, and then they'll go home, right? So what I do is I would make them like do an exercise, and then part of the recovery period is me trying to correct. When let's say do a 10 squats, as soon as I see an issue, not instead of them sitting or being tired, breathing and huffing and puffing, I would make them do certain stuff that's going to help with the mechanics of the squats. It's hard for you as a group X. I don't know how you could do that, but for me, it's easier because I can do that.
You become boring, bruh, in terms of some people. But as you're saying, education does help because as you go, you start converting more and more people. You know, you meet Singwa, you try and have a conversation with Singwa. Singwa tells you.
It goes back to relationship. If you build relationships with your members, then it's easy to recommend them to try like a stretch class with the FIs or fitness instructors, or to try and give them a reason why. As soon as you give them a reason why, then at least they're gonna try to do that. I'm not promising they're gonna adhere to that, but they're gonna try to do that. So relationship, then it's easy to recommend something once you've got the relationship. If there's no relationship, it's hard.
Okay. Question to both of you guys: group exercise and personal training. You get a client. I want to join you, Kamani. I want to join you. I want to join you, Mzi. I want to join you, Kamani. I saw this guy weighs 120 kgs, not shaped well. I want to try this new thing. This guy has been squatting on top of this rolling ball, and I want to do this.
I saw this thing.
I want to do this. Yes, here's my money. Here's my money. Take it. When can we do this?
Listen, not all money is good money. Not all money is good money. Your reputation, protect your reputation with all you've got, with all your mind. A person that comes to you talking like that is already a red flag. So for me, I've in the past, I've just taken everyone, but I realized it doesn't work for me for the type of person I am. And I'm not following fads or trends or whatever. I do the basics and then build on the basics, build the person, right? So for the person I am, if someone comes to me like that, okay, it's fine. I'm going to make them sit down first. We have a conversation. From the talking, I'm not going to shut them down. I'm going to say, okay, I hear what you mean, but I'm not the right person, but I can recommend someone, a trainer I know that can maybe work with you. I cannot work with you because of 1, 2, 3. We good? Yes, good, because they just want to keep their money. They think you're going to dangle the money, they take it. Recommend to someone else that I know they're not as thorough as maybe I am. Take the money. It's going to be 3 months, 4 months, they're out of here.
They're going to come back. They're going to come back. Z.
Yeah.
Z, you get these members. They come from wherever, and they used to seeing these videos on Facebook and everywhere. People are like jumping up and down, doing side kicks, and they're like, when are we going to do it at Give Gas?
I get that. I used to get that. Let me not say I get. I used to get that even in my classes. Also, not only that, also the speed of the music. Others will say my music is slow. They would say all type of things. But there's no other way. You have two options. It's either they stay knowing that this is how we do it. This is what you used to say to me. I'm what? Take it or leave it. What term did you use? My highway. That's what
you gotta be tactful when you say that.
Look, I do not touch those crazy things. I don't do them. I tell them, I do not teach like that. I do not. This is how I teach, and this is why I teach like that. I want my classes to be safe and effective. You understand? And some people stay and enjoy what we do. Some leave. Unfortunately, I'm not money. Not everybody is going to be with me. Yeah.
Also, people fail to realize whatever we see is a final product. Whatever we see people do on social media is already a part. The person has been trying doing that maybe 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And they've probably been hurting and having, certain niggles and whatever. So up until they got to that point, you come to me, zero training history. You want to start doing jumping. You want to do, push press on the ball and that. So, but I think that the good thing is, as practitioners, we need to educate those people. Even if it means we turn down certain money for the back, because they need to know I'm the one with the qualification, you're the one that has to consume my services, right? So now you need to slow down. We need to start from grade 1, then grade 2 up until grade 12. You can't start at grade 12. You need to start at grade 1 and then go. So if you come to now and you want to do that, I tell you, let's check here, give me 3 years. I'll change your life. 3 years. Because you need to learn how to be consistent with this new habit first. Then from there, I can teach you the exercise. After that, I can teach you the program. So it's gotta be really structured. I love structure. So that's why I don't take too many people. My max clients is 10. Anything over 10, then I need to charge more. That means I'm charging less. So I take like a very small amount, then I can deal with, and then I'm very close. So that's that.
My man, both of you, I think for all of us, the three of us here have been in the fitness industry for a long time. I think talking like this comes with a lot of wisdom. And a lot of wisdom comes from a lot of mistakes that we've made in the past. And also the mistakes we've made in the past is because we wanted to make as much money as we could. Saying no to money is very hard.
It is.
But at the same time, you need to protect your reputation. If you want to stay in this game, if you want to be a household name in this game, you need to protect your reputation. So when people leave after you tell them about safety and about doing things right, then let them leave. Suggest someone else who will do that. But I guarantee you, those same clientele will come back in years to come. A few
With
months,
more
a
respect
year,
for you.
with respect. And they will come and join because now they see that what you are talking about is actual reality. So I commend you guys for having so much wisdom. I commend you guys for saying no to money. I commend you guys for such discipline. But I must say, it has taken a long time. I mean, come on, I don't know about Usugapi, bro. Usugapi, why have you been so quiet for the longest time?
I had to sort out myself, my G. With the stuff you're talking about, it's been a lot of ups and downs. Not ups and downs, but perceived ups and downs. Because I realized I was getting carried away with nonsense that's not even me.
Yeah.
And I had to stop myself, just break myself down and realize, listen, what do you want? Actually, you want what's moving or do you want what you want? So I had to deal with myself. Then I'm good.
Yeah.
So I had to
the same thing when I come on it that you experienced recently is the same thing that Mnyazi also dealt with. He was gone. I mean, he had to start from scratch and he knows what he dealt with. So the both of you have stayed away for some time in this game. I haven't taken a break and I haven't gone away. Hopefully I don't get to that phase.
As long as you stay in touch with yourself, my man. But the way you are, I don't think so.
Yeah, man. But I mean, I think also the mind, how you guys tackle things and how you deal with issues. I mean, I think it was so brave of you and Akamani and also an MC just to sit back and relax and just reassess things. And because now you back, it means that your intention was that nizobuya.
Facts. That's the one, right? That's the one. So I've been trying to do that since I first met you, 2011, but I've been running away from Mashadi. Trying to run away from Mashadi up until about 2019.
When we won the World Cup. When we won the World Cup.
Funny enough, that you're the first person that start off when you guys were not in the semi-finals. I'm like, oh,
They didn't win.
No way, I'm not gonna love it now.
That New Zealand win the World Cup.
Sorry?
That your country won the World Cup and New Zealand didn't.
You started. Now New Zealand is probably gonna win it after another 2 World Cup. At this moment, they
you know how you feel. Listen, you know when I see what there's another thing that I think we almost missed. Who is fucking shit up in the industry?
In what
Who's
way?
fucking shit up?
In a good way or in a bad way?
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that the problem is not these members. It's not the participants. People fuck shit up, and it doesn't only happen in class. It also happens with relationships that they manage to build. You know, if area yako kukho umzi ekuchaya kuwo intsangu unxulwe kuwo. You know that house yile izogcwala abantwana compared to notata usekoneni pha apho abantwana baya khona bayofunda uactor okanye bafundiswe ngecawa. Indawo egcwala abantwana yile inedibaka. So we said here in all this. What I'm trying to say, guys, Nyandiva, man. Did you Valena Detroit?
No, yes. For the most part, most trainers, especially the up and coming, the new, like 5 years or less, they just want clout. They don't want money. They don't want members. They just want to be. They want to do everything for likes, right? And the fitness industry, any bozo or any imposter that just comes through. If they've been training for a while, they think they can be a trainer. It's mostly those people. They don't respect the actual profession. They just want to do that for the likes, for clout, or whatever. So that's why even the most popular people on the Instagram you watch, like, oh man, I cannot stand this, and then you just log off because they're just doing that for entertainment. They want popularity. If you want to educate, then you're gonna get less views. So
True.
It's a choice. Same with any other thing. Financial literacy. If someone is talking scams, you're gonna see. If someone talking real thing, you're gonna see less views on their side.
Wow.
Yeah.
And when you mentioned something similar on the third episode about is it Umkhwebi man? Red.
Oh, Utembani Mkhwebi.
Yeah, when you said that when he was selling healthy food at the university, people did not want to buy his food, and then the Nkuyoyo guy got a lot of people, but you didn't tell us how he addressed the issue. And now we're sitting here, we're doing the right thing, né? But you get there, bruh, you struggle. To get someone. It takes you, let's say, to convince someone to be loyal, takes you about 3 months. The other guy, it takes them 2 sessions, they are sold.
The thing is now, with this profession, it moved away from being the science into politics. So everyone does, like I said, for popularity. When you stay with the science, whether it's eating, you can see with the eating, with the diets, everyone says, drink this, do this, do that. They don't address the nutritional part of the eating. Okay? Same with the training. No one looks at the muscles, movements, whatever. Just jump in the air and do a split. They're going to run to you. So it's politics versus science. But politics always come and go. Science never goes no.
Exactly.
I like that one. I like the last statement you just made. How did Tembani address that issue, Sim?
Well, what he did, Tembani, is that he realized that there's no market for healthy food. So he went into jail and he only dealt with the clientele that was ready to change. So he had no market domination. He went small scale and still did what he believed in.
Wow.
And he just did it at a smaller scale. And which is exactly what Ukamani is saying, is that if you want to educate, likes are not going to come. Trust me. You're going to get single likes, 7 likes, 6 likes. And that's the unfortunate part. I think it's a human being thing. It's a human being problem.
It is. Now for sure. It is. That's a good thing, because when you do that, you operate. For me, I don't need whatever. If I get more clients, that's extra. I'm already operating full use. If anything happens, that's extra for me. So if it's the other way around, I'm always chasing. Even now, if you notice, I've been posting my stuff on the Facebook, this is my price and all that. I don't usually do that. Every time I do that, I never win. People come to me, they always come find me. People from 2 years ago, from 10 years ago, from whatever. The people that held me down during the pandemic, it's the old people that have actually seen me before. Now they're like, listen, I know we spoke before, maybe you don't remember me. This work. Let's do this, let's do that. So
which elaborates it, come on, is that Uti and he only does 10 clients at a time for personal training. For a personal trainer, that is an extremely low number.
It is.
I've already done a calculation done long ago, like, yo, this guy must be charging at least 5K per client so that he can. That's rough.
Yeah.
Listen.
Because, remember, personal trainers suffer a lot of burnout.
That's another thing. So I have to.
They have no time for themselves.
Let's see what we hear on the webcast.
Yeah.
What we can do about this podcast so that we can also get traction. No, you know, when people arrive, when you have a guest, so our first question, doesn't matter who the guest is. Let's find out. If it's an instructor, we ask, do you smash members?
Listen. That's a good question. I'm going to answer that. I'm not going to run away. Listen. Before.
Okay.
When I started as a fitness instructor,
yes,
I was, boy.
Your network is scared.
High chance. Out to clear them. George will come and cancel network.
Oh, you got cut off. Connect again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Connect. Muslim. Oh, DT. More than Sakal.
Yeah.
What 2007? Of course. As a fitness instructor, so there wasn't much at stake, right? But when I went into Virgin management, even then, like for me, I'm not really awed or fazed by many things. I'm like, I went a couple of times, like, now it's just pussy, you know. As soon as I squeeze my nut, I get my squeeze, I'm like, what else is there? So I'd rather deal with my people outside my work environment and then come to my work environment. At work, I know there's challenges. Some females do come through, not even saying it, but body language and insinuating things. I can see it from afar, and I'm cool.
But that late topic, Lena, mute him.
Yeah, but
traction. We want traction here. We ask that.
No, it's
both of my kids come from boot camp.
Say again?
Both my kids come from boot camp.
But that's the thing, you spend most of your time with those people. So eventually stuff happens. You know?
Yeah.
But it's gotta be organic. Don't force it. It's gotta be in flow. And that happens. You can't run away from that. But I don't initiate none of that shit.
Yeah.
If it comes, I handle that. And then there's terms and conditions, of course. If you don't meet one, it's over with.
Yeah.
I met my wife in a kick class.
Yeah, boy.
Exactly.
Come out of it. She decided to try the class and she was at the back. Patata, angakwazi pancha. Yeah. Then, but now, yo. I do videos with her. She's very good.
Well, she's gotta be a reflection. Now.
When my technique is not correct, she corrects me now. She goes like, yeah, your arms.
Gentlemen, look, you know what? Let's get to the end because this content is going to be a lot shorter. Next week, same time, same place. Kamani, I want you again next week, Friday, 11 o'clock, same time. I really do want you. I love your spirit. Friday.
Oh, to the Friday. Okay, okay, it's cool. Friday's cool. Yeah.
Friday next week at 11 o'clock. I love your energy. It's been amazing. I also think the content that you're bringing in is super 100% spot on. Yeah, I just love it. We're gonna have a new topic then. But in closing, come on, what would you like to say on this topic of safety and just making sure that you're doing the right thing and not doing flashy stuff?
Yeah. Just thanks for the question. Just always seek out for help. Always seek out for help, and you'll never go wrong. Look out for professionals or practitioners in whatever industry. They're gonna show you the right way. Don't just try to do stuff by yourself or Google the internet. Sometimes there's information there, but it's not necessarily specific for you. So seek out help, and then take it from there.
Lovely. Z.
Good.
In closing, how do you think you're going to approach other instructors who are perhaps not doing the right thing, and members who are perhaps also not doing the right thing? Are you going to be keeping quiet, or are you perhaps going to educate in a tactful manner?
My brother, I won't lie. I'm not very good with tact. And the Kuma, I just say it straight. So the best thing for me, if I look at the person, if I think I can help you, I say something, and then that will tell me if I can help you going forward or not. If you respond kakuhle, then I will continue assisting where I can, and if you don't, then I move away from you and block you on Facebook as well. So I might be tempted to comment. So it's better I don't see you.
Yeah. Guys.
Oh, man. Yeah. This was fun.
Look, it's been amazing. Go. I have to go and have some breakfast. It's been good talking to you guys.
Take it easy, gents.
And stop smashing members.
Bring on!